that look like? Bit of fun?
It sure was, man.
What was give us your immediate reaction to it? Because obviously he had you hurt, and then you got back into it. Give us your reaction to the fight.
Yeah, man, I was definitely stunned. First time I ever been dropped in an MMA fight, bro. First time I ever had to weather a storm like that. I think I did well since I hit the ground. I was able to block most of the shots. Most of the time I was still trying to figure out where the hell I was at. But my main focus was to get my back to the cage and work my way back up. Yeah, man. First time that ever happened, and I'm glad I was able to weather that storm. Land a quick check hook. It's my fight from there.
Have you watched it back yet? Have you had a chance to see?
Yeah.
I mean, you must be very grateful, but are you surprised the referee didn't stop it?
No, I was blocking most of the shots for the most part. I was just trying to, like I said, weather the storm. My opponent, tried to do his best to capitalize on me hitting the deck. And, I was just trying to get back up. I was still trying to gather myself. Just first time that ever happened.
What's this week been like for you, right? You had a last minute opponent change and everything. What's it been like?
Yeah, I mean, I had been in preparation for a southpaw fighter, Sato, who was unable to compete, and fortunately, Dwight Grant's opponent as well fell out. So, we came to fight. I came to fight, and jumped on the opportunity to fight, and kind of switched up the whole camp and what we prepared for. Like I said, man, came to fight.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's 3 in a row, man, right here. Jim Griesheimer, cage side seat. I imagine you're looking to take a step up now in terms of competition and kind of push it a little bit further after the performances that you put on the last 3 times out.
Yeah, man, I'll fight anybody. It don't matter if it's a ranked opponent or not. My goal is to fight consistently. I don't really care who it is. That's why I took this fight.
Can you take us through that moment? You touched on it briefly when you got hit, you got stunned a little bit. Were you really hurt? Were you just stunned? It looked like maybe they weren't super powerful punch. Easy for me to say, but it looked like that you might have been rattled for a sec, but not really hurt. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, I was rattled. There was at one point I was here, the next point I was here. I was like, oh, where the hell am I at? But fortunately, I was able to gain my composure back and block the majority of the shots and defend myself. That's why the ref didn't stop it. And we got back up, and I was able to land a quick solid shot.
For you, when that's happening in there, every fighter's different. Is that instinct that takes over? Is it the training, or is it something that you're thinking about as it's happening? Okay, I'm going to be fine, I'm good. What is it for you?
I think that was all instinct, man. Just survival mode.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you.
When you were giving a shout out to your coaches earlier, you said Andy, I assume you mean Andy Aguilar, the boxing coach?
Yeah.
I understand he works with a lot of high-level, world-class boxers.
Yeah, he does. Actually, he's preparing Leo Santa Cruz for his fight with Vegas. So I get to get some really good work from him.
So you think you attribute some of that toughness to? We know you train with Joe Schilling, you train 10th Planet, and I can tell you, I know that 4-ounce gloves, even if you are blocking, those punches hurt. They hurt, especially when you don't know what the heck's going on. So, credit to you. I mean, where do you get that toughness?
Just like I said, that was just survival mode. It's kind of like the way I grew up. I had to survive a lot of tough situations, and that to me is like second nature. Pretty much.
So yeah, because Andy and I have a mutual friend who told me about you like 2.5 years ago, and so Apex is your sweet spot. Apparently, this is what 4 fights you won in here.
This is my 3rd.
Well, what about Contender Series also?
Contender Series and the Gabe Green fight in this one.
Okay, wow. Well, nonetheless, you're on quite a streak. You consider yourself the dark horse of welterweight now. I mean, people can't sleep on you any longer. You're 12-1, and you're taking out some good talent.
Yeah, man, I definitely feel like I'm on the radar now. This fight week, even Dana White pointed out the fight that was originally scheduled was really big for me, man. It gives me a lot of confidence, and you know, just makes me want to get better and keep fighting.
Since Takashi Soto missed, the opportunity to fight with you, do you feel like you deserve somebody ranked beyond him at this point? Are you ready to just kind of move on? Because you guys were supposed to fight, it didn't happen, but that's not your problem, right?
Yeah, since I've been in the UFC, I've actually had to take a couple of short notice fights. Actually, almost every fight's been short notice. Even this one was like I had it like same day I had to either had to make a decision, But like I said, we came to fight, and I'll fight anybody. I want to just continue to rise up the ranks. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Congrats on the big win. That was fantastic. Some people calling it round of the year on social media. Wolves and everybody. Touch on that a little bit, because you've had Don Cruz work with Floyd, or Cub Swanson work with Tim Bradley. When you get to go in there with Santa Cruz, that's a 4-division champion. How much knowledge can you soak up, and that's also the transition. Bring that into the cage.
Me and Santa Cruz don't spar. Like we're way different sides.
But I mean, he'll give you some pointers, or say, tighten up the elbow, or don't get hit like that to counter right.
Yeah, definitely. That's something that I work with world class fighters and instructors, like such as Joe Schilling, my wrestling coach, and my jiu-jitsu coach, and my strength and conditioning coach. It's just a blessing to have the guys that I have in my corner.
Perfect, man. Thank you. Congrats. Looks like Vegas is your Lady Luck's on your side here.
Thank you.
Feel like he's got a good style for 5 rounds as he arrives at his first UFC main